Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel. I am tucked away in this attic space, this Narnia space. I really need to clean this area. I definitely just need to vacuum. We had a new air conditioning unit put in over the summer, and there is just debris from that whole thing. This space is never gonna be like fully cleaned. It's just the nature of this space, but I thought I would clean it up a little bit, and I have some stuff that needs to be put away that I just stuck at the front of the attic right by the door. I also really want to go through my Christmas decor and just take a peek and see if there's anything I can declutter. I feel really good about, I'm down to 2 bins. And I feel good about that, but I thought I would just take a peek. One day, maybe I will go through these bins in depth to determine if there's anything I can get rid of, but that day is not today. Today, I am just getting it cleaned up a little bit. Also, I just have to say that I thought by late October it would be cool enough up here to clean this space out, but it is quite hot up here. And I'm kind of regretting waiting until late in the day to do this project, but this is the time when I was able to do it, so let's get this done.
Is it already Monday? Cause I'm tired of the Monday. Could you just come and take my hand? Take me to a foreign land.
I think we're on the same page, and I hear what you're trying to say. What if we changed the plans? Don't know where to go, but we'll just pack our bags.
Anywhere as long as I'm with you. Let's run away. Book a ticket one way. Let me imagine it.
Okay friends, I did forget to mention that this video is a Thoughtful Thursday video. If you're new around here or don't know what that means, all it means is that I like to share my thoughts on a topic in the voiceover, so please stay tuned a little bit later and I will be sharing my thoughts today.
I don't need a lot, no forget-me-nots, but maybe a place that's cold so you could hold me close. Somewhere that's far from home. Let's run away. Book a ticket one way. Let me imagine it just for a moment. Let's run away.
Oh my goodness, this just looks totally out of control. I will admit that. A lot of this stuff in this corner belongs to my daughter. She does currently still live with us, but she just lives in her bedroom, so she doesn't have a lot of space right now. So she does use the attic space for some of her items. As you can see, there are also a lot of Christmas decor items up in this space. I have multiple mini trees, and then I have our main Christmas tree as well. And of course, I have the wall O containers, all those containers with labels that eventually one day I will need to deal with them, but today was not that day. Also, I will mention that all of this stuff kind of got discombobulated when the guys who were putting in our air conditioning unit came up here. It was totally fine. They needed to move stuff out of their way so that they had space to work, and they probably just didn't know how to reposition everything, so it was fine. But this just needed to be done because, yeah, everything was just out of place.
Let's run away. Let's run away. Let's run away.
Okay, friends, for today's Thoughtful Thursday video, I wanted to talk about an idea I recently heard on a podcast. The host of the podcast was discussing with the interviewee about hardships in life. And he suggested that instead of asking why when we are going through trials, we should ask what. Not why is this happening to me, but what should I do next? What could I learn from this? What is the purpose of this trial in my life? I think it is human nature to ask why when we are going through a difficult time in life. It's human nature to want to understand why and to search for reasons. But the truth is, we will likely never know why. Bad things happen to good people all of the time. We are wasting our energy, spinning our wheels if we are just focused on trying to figure out why. If we shift our energy to answering what, I think we will not only give purpose to our pain, but also we will find peace and contentment amidst the trial as we change our perspective. When we ask what instead of why, we can focus on practical, actionable things which are more productive. When we are going through something difficult in life, asking, why is this happening to me, may just lead to feelings of frustration or helplessness. Instead, asking, what can I do to improve this situation, directs energy toward creating solutions and taking ownership. In this way, what questions empower us by reinforcing the idea that while we may not be in control of external events, we can be in control of our responses to them. In personal growth and self-reflection, asking what questions can be transformative. When you ask questions like, why am I like this? Why do I keep doing fill in the blank? Why do I keep doing X, Y, or Z? Why can't I be more like this person or that person? This keeps us caught in self-doubt and insecurity. If we focus on what questions, like what can I learn from this? Or what is in my control to change? Or what small step can I take today towards becoming who I want to be? These encourage constructive thinking and lead us towards actionable goals. What questions can be helpful in relationships as well? In relationships, what questions tend to deepen understanding and empathy, while why questions may feel accusatory and provoke defensiveness instead of mutual understanding. For example, if you have a friend that tends to be late, instead of saying, "Why are you always so late?" which could be perceived as an attack on their character, instead of focusing on the issue at hand. If you say something like, "What usually causes you to be late?" it opens up the conversation to the actual issue at hand instead of perceived personal flaws. Asking what questions instead of why questions helps us to feel more in control, and there are actionable things we can do to change our circumstances, or if we can't change our circumstances, to change our perspective on those circumstances. When we focus on the why, we stay in a defeatist mindset where we feel sorry for ourselves and just sulk about our circumstances, which is totally unproductive. So next time you catch yourself thinking a why question, see if you can reframe it to a what question. Okay, friends, that is all I have to share for today's Thoughtful Thursday Thoughts. As always, I do love hearing from you in the comments. Please share your thoughts on my thoughts today. Let me know what you think of this topic of changing your why questions to what questions. Okay, friends, I had to get out of that attic as quickly as I could. It was so hot up there, definitely a lot more hot than I anticipated. So I didn't clean it as thoroughly as I would have liked to, but I just feel like it's not worth it with how hot it is up there. And because of that, I also didn't go through any of my Christmas decor. I'm actually going to be pulling that out just in a couple of weeks here, so I decided that I would go through that when I pull it out and bring it down so that I don't have to sit up there in the attic and sweat and or bring my stuff down here back up when I'm gonna bring it down here in a couple of weeks. But you might have noticed I did put my red and black buffalo check shirt in with my Christmas items. I decided to go ahead and do that just because that's the only time I really wear it is around the holidays. So instead of having it in my closet all year long, I decided I will just have it in my closet for the holiday season. Well, that is all I have for you for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed this clean with me, even though, like I mentioned, it was not as thorough of a job as I was anticipating doing or wanted to do, but I hope it still motivated you nonetheless, and I hope you enjoyed the thoughts that I shared for my Thoughtful Thursday video today. And my dog is trying to say goodbye too. Can you hear him? This is par for the course. If you know, you know. But as always, I really appreciate you watching my video all the way until the end, and I will see you next time. Bye.